Hello people to the third episode of the Minimalist series, where in this week we will be tackling digital space clutter. What do I mean by digital space? By digital space, I mean any visual space that you use on your phone, your tablet, your computer. So, how do we get started? Firstly, on your computer, you want to make sure that your desktop is clean. Because when you open the computer, you don't want to just see random files scattered around. That will be very distracting. And in some cases, stress-inducing. So what we have to do is, we first organize the files. The files which you want to keep, the files which are unnecessary, and the files that you're not sure about yet. On the second step, what you want to do is delete any unnecessary folders, files, photos, videos, and just random things that serve no purpose. And for the third and final step, what I like to do is I like to move my folders, files, and etc. onto an external hard drive. I actually have two of these because I go through them like butter. That is kind of weird because I actually don't like butter. Moving on. Now we will start our phones. My phone is a mess. I get random notifications from a variety of apps, and recently I found myself to download some apps that serve no purpose than buying things which I don't use. So it's just kind of like a time sink for me at this point. So what I do is, first I'm gonna delete everything. No. I'm going to delete all the apps that are not in use or don't serve a purpose. Then secondly, on my phone, I'm going to organize everything into one page, as I don't want to just have to scatter around to look for a certain app. And lastly, what I want to do is turn off notifications. It baffles and frustrates me how annoying a notification can get when you're working, or when you're studying for an exam, or even just reading a book. A notification will just ruin the whole mood for you, which just kind of sucks. So I just turn all of them off. Also, a small tip, I would suggest you to use the nighttime feature of your phone, which you can set to a certain time where it will put your phone onto Do Not Disturb, where you won't get notifications or calls. I have mine to set around 9 o'clock, which works perfectly because at around 10 I go to bed and start reading. And this concludes this week's video. If you liked the video, hit that like button down below, maybe consider subscribing, and a quick question for you this week. What's something that makes you smile? Any good comments will be featured in the next video. And I'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, you can check out my other videos here.